Welcome back to
Welcome back. Wait, can I only buy super potions here? Dang it. Alright, we made it to a new
Get
city.
things
everybody.
that make you not take status elements. Did you do that?
Nope.
Do that.
Nope. I ran out of money.
Oh. Sell. Use the fucking store.
Yeah, but then I'll lose money. I don't want to check TVs. I don't want to.
It's not losing money. It's diversifying your portfolio.
If I had a bike, yeah, okay, I get that. I also want a bike. Wait, which kind of bike am I supposed to get? Because there's two different kinds in this game.
No, I don't.
I don't know which one's the better one. X speed.
That's crazy. You should use that
Twitter
so you
speed.
go nowhere.
Teehee.
Speed effects. Who goes first? Yeah.
Yes.
Great.
Oh, I got an HM. Okay, that's useful. Those are like needed for the story.
And that's it.
Oh, it's Rock Smash.
Yeah, I know my thing sounded stupid, but like because I didn't know if that was the extent of things that speed affects. But then I remembered that speed and evasiveness are two different stats, so yeah.
It also affects whether or not you get to run away from a battle. The faster you are than the opponent, the more likely it is you'll do it. Actually,
Shouldn't that be on evasiveness? Shouldn't it just be one stat for being on?
I mean, yeah, but like...
I mean, you can't really raise your evasiveness without the use of moves. You can't like train it.
It's a momentary thing. You just gotta, oh, I'm faster than you now.
Right, and then right now I am.
And then the second the battle ends, I just turn like fat and disgusting again.
Yeah, exactly. Like unable to move quickly.
Yeah.
But your speed's always there, so.
What if it's just a Pokemon who's like stupid slow, but his whole gimmick is that he can like buff himself good? I guess
that's
can
Snorlax.
be anything ever, yeah.
A lot of Pokemon are like that.
That's just what Pokemon is. See, Pokemon don't feel like... Okay. I'm gonna hit you with some fighting game knowledge. In Marvel vs. Capcom is a series that people like because each character, not only are they cool because they're that character, they're cool because the way that they play is often really interesting. It's often something that only one or two characters will play. Like Magneto and Storm are gonna play completely different from Wolverine and fucking another X-Men. The point is, they're cool. They're idiosyncratic. X-Men, Marvel characters are cool because they're cool. They're fun.
Right.
Marvel, that's what's important. Whenever Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite came out, and the majority of the X-Men were missing from the roster. X-Men are mainstays to Marvel. I don't know if I established this by saying why Marvel vs. Capcom or whatever. Do you think she stinks?
In a good way? Yes.
I hope not.
Oh, you wanted it to be bad?
Yes.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, bad is good.
I guess stinks it carries a negative connotation about it. But what I'm getting at is that in some publication, okay, they dropped the X-Men from Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, which made everyone angry because people like the X-Men because the X-Men are the coolest part of Marvel vs. Capcom to a lot of people. For some reason, it's just that group of characters always ends up playing different and cool. Or X-Men just house some of the coolest playing characters, like Storm plays cool, Magneto plays cool. There was some publication for Marvel Infinite, and in that publication, basically, some big name, I forget the name of, said that what you're not missing is the characters, you're missing the
fight style?
Yes, you're missing the functions, was the term that he used. You're missing somebody who can dash in 8 different directions like Magneto. You're missing somebody who zones you from the other side of the screen like Cyclops. You're not missing Magneto and Cyclops. You're missing the functions.
Right, like how they played.
Right. That's not at all what we were missing. We were missing Magneto and Cyclops.
Oh, like because you just like the character.
Yeah, so I think it's something like that. That's why I like Dragon Quest a little bit more than Pokemon. It's because, like, I don't know. They feel more function. It's the inverse. It's the inverse from Marvel, where they're more function based. Each thing is, and I guess, I mean, like, you can get a Wingull, but it's not ever gonna take a hit as well as Aaron is gonna.
Right, just because its defenses aren't as good.
Yeah. I guess it's just like because Dragon Quest has less party member. That might be a thing that only like shit like Pokemon and Digimon and Shin Megami Tensei have to deal with, where it's just like there are so many individual things that go into how a battle could play out. Like there are just so many Pokemon that is like, what the fuck? Well, this could be anything.
This could do anything. Well, that's the thing. It's like, I think this is kind of going back to why them taking out certain Pokemon isn't always good, because, like you said, like we're not. A lot of Pokemon have like a certain role that they always play.
Mm-hmm.
So like we're not missing the role. We're just missing like the Pokemon themselves because we like them. But to talk about specifically the roles, though, a lot of Pokemon serve a certain role. Like Snorlax is pretty much always like a Trick Roomer, because he's super slow and he uses Curse to make himself slower and buffer. But in Trick Room, that makes him faster and more buff, and like it's just perfect for him. So like he usually always fits that role. And that's why a lot of Pokemon like are good competitively. Like Pelipper, for example, is really good competitively because it's one of the few Pokemon that isn't legendary and also brings in weather effects. Like on switching. I don't think it does in this game because I don't remember, but
and raining just makes water stronger
and fire weaker and like
yeah.
activates certain abilities and certain stuff like that. By the way, this bike is really fast. It's really hard to control. Hello. Pokemon that know Surf. Yeah, but Pokemon serve for certain roles, and that's why. But each Pokemon's unique, so like even if two Pokemon serve the same role, they'll do it kind of differently, depending on what their stats are and whatnot. Okay, I need to get out of here with this guy.
I just don't feel anything for a majority of these guys that goes beyond like, oh, he's cute. Like, yeah, Magnemite's a guy, the little guy.
He is cute. Well, the genderless thing is cute.
But like, when my martial artist punches a dragon,
it's very cool.
It's the coolest shit. And she didn't even say anything. She doesn't have any characterization. All that she is what's going on in here. I just think that she's the coolest shit because I've stared at her for too long.
Right, like it's you who's coming up with
it.
Well, you kind of have to do that with Pokemon. Like you have to find like your guy. Like I love Mew is my favorite, but I have other favorites too. Like Minior is awesome in terms of like how it plays, because it has that ability that makes it so that when it gets below half, it like breaks its shell and like its stats change, and like I don't know, like it's just cool how it's kind of like two different Pokemon in one, depending on how it is in battle.
See, yeah, that's cool. I like that.
And you just have to like find ones that you like. Like I like that.
There were more in like more recent games. They've just had like form changey guys, and that's what I'm on about. Like that's the cool shit. If we're not gonna have like incredibly deep move lists or whatever the fuck, we're not gonna have like stupid deep battles, then just give me a guy who actually has a gimmick, who isn't just a guy who is stronger than another because he looks different. Like the bird that shoots fish, he like turns into a gun or some shit.
Cramorant, yeah.
Are those two Pokemon that are like teammates literally by lore or whatever the fuck? They're like sushi or some shit.
Tatsugiri and Dudun Brawler guy, yeah.
That's the cool shit. Or like the one that's just a legion of fish that turns into one fish. Which is like a superhero or some shit.
Wishy-washy, yeah.
Or I think that might be two different
No,
things.
you're thinking of two different ones.
There's a superhero fish?
The other one is Palafin, yeah.
This is the cool shit. Who the fuck cares about Whismur?
Yeah, well, if you don't like them, then that's, you know.
But
not every Pokemon can be like transformy.
But I don't want to care about the world surrounding them. I just want to look at them transform. I don't want to have to deal with the RPG aspect of the RPG shit whenever it's... I don't know, yeah, it's definitely you just have to find something that you can have conviction with, but that's hard when you hate everything and also want to fuck everything, so humans are more interesting to you than that.
Yeah, I mean, you can enjoy the transformation Pokemon, or you can enjoy like the gimmick for the generation that you're in. But like for this game, there is no gimmick, but there are still Pokemon that are like interesting that work together, like Plusle and Linen work together, even though they're kind of. But there are others like the cast form is cool, how it transforms, and then Shedinja is cool because it has a gimmick to it where it's like unique. But there are others that are like what's the other Shedinja one, like the one that's not a dead corpse thing?
Ninjask doesn't do anything special. He's just fast, yeah.
But it has speed boost, so like it's faster every turn. So it's like you can kind of use that to your advantage. But then also the Pokemon that have like weather abilities, like there's a lot of.
There's nothing to find in Pokemon. I'm not saying that. It's just when it's not a trainer battle, I hate it.
When it's a wild battle, yeah, it's not like. That's why I run away from every battle, because I don't want to fight unless it's a trainer battle where I'll get money and XP at the same time.
I guess they have made Pokemon games where the game is literally just trainer battles. We should play one so I can decide if I actually hate Pokemon.
Oh, Wally's here. Wait, this is his first gym? Okay. Combining forces with Ralts. Okay. Sure, brah. Anyways, I don't even know what we were talking about. I forgot he had green hair.
You have to find something. Find a Pokemon to have conviction with.
Okay.
Find a reason to care. If nothing is screaming at me, then I have to dig deep and actually apply myself to it.
Well, I mean, I would think that one would just like jump out at you. Well, that's not true, because like when I first saw Minior, I didn't like it that much.
And that's the thing, it's just that them jumping out at me leaves me with only feelings of, oh, it's cute, that's great. I've never had
the design is what would jump out at you.
Yeah!
Okay, yeah, so I guess it does.
This guy's cool!
In some way, it kind of does have to build into you what's cool.
And I really, as I get older, the only shit that reads as cool to me is punching a dragon with your bare hands.
Okay, fair enough.
It's the coolest shit.
I mean, technically, there are fighting Pokemon that can fight dragon Pokemon.
No, but I want to do it.
Right, I understand. It's not the same. It's not the same.
I want it to be an uphill battle where I, against all odds, punch the shit out of a dragon.
Well, it sounds to me like you like the idea of playing Dark Souls.
No.
Or Skyrim.
I can't shit on Dark Souls, or else I'm a hipster. Because too many people like it. I don't know.
I mean, it sounds like what you're describing is exactly what...
Yeah, but... I don't know, when it's in an RPG, I don't know. When it's like a turn-based thing, I get to be here like, yeah! What I'm saying is I'm a baby and I'm too shit.
Wait,
I don't like
is
turn-based
the game that
either.
you're describing turn-based or no?
Dragon Quest? Yeah, you punch dragons with your bare hands. You can.
In turn-based combat or no?
You can do that. Yeah.
Okay. Game corner.
Holy shit.
Is there anything in here that I need to do? Can I gamble? Oh, I need a coin case. There's probably a way to get a coin case, probably from inside the building, but...
Which one's the one with the good... It's Heart Gold?
One
of the game corners themes fucking goes.
Oh, the theme. I don't know about the theme. I thought you meant like the game that you play. Most of them it's slots, but there's also in Soul Silver and Heart Gold, there's the Voltorb flip or whatever. Freaking electric. Gosh dang it, I hate this thing. I mean, in this game it's not so bad. Like I said, the design's better in 2D, but in 3D it looks...
Oh, that's another thing. I mean, you haven't seen Dragon Quest, so then maybe this isn't whatever for you. How do you feel about them having, like, distinctive... Well, I guess this really only matters because... Fuck. God damn it!
What do you mean? Like I have to know in order to get it?
Well, it's just in Dragon Quest, the old games, because in the old games they're drawn. Everything's drawn.
Cool.
Up until like 7 or 8 or something when they switched to 3D. But whenever they switch to 3D, the way that the enemies work is the way that they're posed and the way that they're shaded and the way that they're even modeled. They're trying to emulate that sort of front-facing, kind of like off to the side perspective. So, but they're in 3D. It's weird, but it's kind of quirky. It's just a thing you have to look at. It's where it literally looks like they're moving out of their stasis, like their static pose, to then fucking peck you or some shit.
I see what you're saying.
It's cool.
It's like they're in 3D, but they still sort of are acting like they're 2D.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's kind of how I wish Pokemon worked, but like it doesn't fix your camera in 3D. Well, it does in the old games, like X and Y, but like newer you can like move the camera around mid battle, so it doesn't really work quite as well.
Oh, I can upskirt Gardevoir, or is it just like predetermined camera angles? Is it like a free camera?
Not during battle, but like not in battle, you probably can.
I can upskirt Gardevoir out of battle.
Yes.
They probably turned it into a galaxy.
It's like a vortex.
It's just a void. It's a black void.
I barely beat that trainer.
Can't have shit in Detroit, dude. When are they gonna let me sexualize Pokemon?
I mean, you can just draw them any way you like.
There's a lizard Pokemon who stinks good. I think that's pretty cool.
Wait, stinks good?
That's literally Salazzle's entire thing is that it's just like she's like it's pheromones, yeah. Why I know so much is shut up.
I don't know anything about pheromones for her. I think she's able to like poison anything.
No, it's pheromones, and then all the guys are super horny for
Oh,
her.
the Pokedex entry. Okay, yeah, that might be real.
Okay, well, yeah, in fights they don't do the things that they do. Yeah, dude, fucking Anteater, Heatran or whatever. I don't even. Who cares? What? Who cares? A Spiritom's gonna fucking. Whatever Spiritomb does at you, whatever he would do, what is it? What?
Ghost balls at you? I don't know.
Whatever that means. He's gonna like yokai haunt you, so he's just gonna rotate your shoes 90 degrees
and make you mad.
He's gonna make your bathroom
not even hurt your foot, just rotate
cold.
Your shoes.
Yeah, just rotate your shoes. You're not even wearing them. He's just gonna rotate them.
Oh, while you're not wearing
like
them.
As you step out of them, you kind of step into them.
He rotates your shoes and you freaking break your foot.
Oh yeah, he just rotates your shoe while you're in it. No, Spiritomb's fucked up then.
I hate that idea.
Spiritomb sucks, dude.
My ankles hurt now.
Yeah, we're under leveled for this. What happened?
Well, because I'm using all my low babies. But it's fine.
It's fine, it's chill. We're in a gym. You're using a Zigzagoon.
He's using a Zigzagoon. What freaking
What even this electric theme?
An electric gym.
I guess it does look like it's getting electrocuted.
It does actually. Haha, idiot. Smash.
Spiky dog.
Or pass. What's your most non-conventional smash in Pokemon? Do you have any?
I don't. I mean, I'm sure if you let me think about it, because there are just so many, literally a dog, that I could just be like, yeah, that's the one I want to fuck.
Yeah, that's chill. But can you think of any right now?
If you can limit it to a game or a pool or something.
All right, well let's shrink it down to just
800 of them.
To just Gen 1. What's your most non-conventional? By the way, is that Discord sound being recorded?
Yeah, that's scaring the shit out of me, actually.
I don't think it's being recorded, though.
It was last time. You fucking made a bit out of it.
I don't know how that even happened.
Because I didn't turn on streamer mode. Oh, yeah, why would it? Because it's not recording. The fucking tracks are set to record literally
specific
this
things.
And you.
So it would be like desktop audio, but it's good, though, right?
But yeah, it's gone. I just muted Discord.
Let's go.
Or I put it on Do Not Disturb. People are going to think I'm depressed or something.
Chris, what's wrong?
That is exactly what they do every time I go to D&D.
I think I've done that once. Like, to me, I was making sure you were good.
Are you good?
Are you good, bro?
Chris,
all right, let's end this episode here. We'll continue the gym next time.
We'll finish it, maybe.
Maybe. But the secret is that even though you lose a lot, you can just grind the gym leader, and even if you don't finish it, you can still beat it and get a lot of XP, and the XP stays.